Hi, I am Dr. Lee Vickers, author of Bodies of Light and founder of Lightworkers International. And we are here to teach you how to charge up on light.
Woo! Hey, all right.
Do you guys want to charge up?
Yes!
Okay, yeah. So what we're doing is we're going to teach you at home why you may not be having your best life 24/7, why you might not be having pleasure 24/7. What you have to understand here is that the path into the light is full of pleasure. And I'm going to say it again. The path into light is full of what?
Pleasure.
Right. So now we're going to come right into testing organ systems. And as you guys know who've done this before, the heart meridian goes down the left arm into the left thumb. And those at home that know how to test, we're going to be checking right here into the heart region, and we're going to all get a number, and everyone here with us is going to get the number together. And we're all going to say it at once, and we're going to be seeing what charge your heart is at. How exciting is that? Very. So now we're and we're doing that, and this is great. So we're going to be igniting your light today and charging you up, which is exciting. And so this is what you guys have to look forward to at home. Now, with your heart meridian, and everyone look at the heart, everyone here, and everyone with me, everyone in the audience, and those of you who know how to test, we're going to go in right now and go negative Google, and go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, where did it get sticky? And I already know what it is. I already know the number. Everyone here, we're all going to say it together, okay? And now this is double blind. This is scientific. This is bioenergetics. This is real time, us testing it now. Now, this is amazing. Now, we're all going to say it. When I get to 3, we're all going to say what number her heart is. 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, what'd you get? 3? What'd you get?
I got 6.
6? Okay, so come over. Go right here and count.
2.
0, 1, 2. Okay, who else got it?
I got
1. Huh? 1? Okay, what about you?
I got 2.
Okay, come on up. So you got to go, and you're going to the heart meridian right there and get a number.
0, 1, 2. Oh, that's
0, 1, 2. Okay, come on up if you want to check. Come closer. So what you're doing is you're checking the charge of the organ. This is what you're going to be able to do at home as you learn. Count 0 in the middle, not circulation in the middle. 0, 1, 1 to 2. Okay, so what that means at home is 10 to 20%. Okay, now what do we want to do to the heart? We want to charge up. Let's all say, we want to charge up. Okay, so now we're going to check to the left hand, and the thumb is what we're looking at. So the thumb is going to be tender because the heart chi is only around 10 to 20%. So we're going to check. Now, what would you say? How does that feel?
It's sensitive.
Sensitive. It's painful. Now, you at home, this point right here, if you come in, you look close to the hand. It's right there where we're testing. So I'm not going to squeeze it again because I don't want to make it hurt. But that's the area that was painful. Okay? Now, you can also test it yourself. And you can put your hand, squeeze here, and it's right in there. You feel? Okay, so it's tender. Okay, you did great. That's enough. So now what we're going to do is we're having fun here, okay? Everyone here, this is double blind, this is scientific, this is bioenergetics, okay? Now, we're going to check stomach. Stomach meridian is right here. Everyone here, we're going to have everyone test. Anyone that missed it before, I'm going to have them go. And everyone go and get a number. I got the number. And this is where you count negative Google 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and see what number it is. Okay, and I got the number. And everyone at home, check the number. Those of you know how to test the numbers, looking right in this region. We're checking the charge. Now, on the count of 3, we're all going to say the number. 1, 2, 3. 1. Good. What'd you get? 1? Okay, what'd you get? 2. Okay. 1, 2. 1. So that's all 10, 20%. We all got the same number. What that indicates is the stomach chi is low. Now, what do we want to do to that? We want to charge it. We want to charge up. Everyone say, we want to charge up. Okay. Now here's the stomach, just to test the stomach. This is here right here. And is that a little tender? Okay, tell them what it feels like.
It's a little painful, painful.
So that is the stomach meridian. Should not hurt, okay? Now, You check it yourself so you know it's not just us squeezing. You feel it? Yeah. Okay. Now, the next one we're going to go, and we're all double blind. This is great. You guys are doing great at home. We're doing great. This is great. Now, next one we're going to test is liver. Now, everyone look at her liver. Those, they may want to come up because they may need to get closer. And I'm going to go, and this is where you check, negative Google, and come in so that you're able to see. They can at home check, negative Google 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm not letting you know which one it is because we're all double blind going to be checking. Okay, I got the number, and we're looking at 10 is 100%, 5 is 50%. We're going to see what number it is on the count of 1 to 3. 3! Good. So what'd you get? 2, 3. Come on over. You may be accidentally getting another area. Go point right there. No, put your finger on it so you get exactly their spot. Here you go. Give room. So now give me a number of that. 0, 1, 2, 3. 3. Good. Do you want to double check? See, we got 3. No, liver. This is liver point. You got it? Now, did everyone else get 3? Did you get 3? You got 3? Okay, so at home, that was a 3. 30%. You got 3? Great. 30% that's not as bad as a 1 or 2, so it's working a little bit better, so it probably doesn't hurt as much, right? But what do we want to do to the liver? Charge up! Okay, now, so this is the one right here, and it's going to be a little tender, but maybe not as bad as the other side.
No, not as bad.
Right, so tell them.
Not as bad as the other side.
Right, so that's not as bad as the other side, but we still want to charge that up. Now, the next one we're going to look at is pancreas. The pancreas goes into the right thumb. Now, the region you check is right here. Everyone here with us, we're doing our double blind check for charge, to check the charge of her body. And you at home, we want you to check as well. And that's this region right here. And then if you can also look at the right thumb for the area as well. Okay, so there's the right thumb. Okay, and everyone look at this area and give me a number, double blind. We're all going to do it together. We love to do this in our classes. And so you at home, negative Google, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See where it gets sticky. I'm going to check. Okay, I got the number. We're all going to check together. And anyone you want to get close to the pancreas, which is right here. And so we're all going to get the number, and we're going to do it on the count of 3 to see what number her pancreas is and what charge it is and how good it is. On the count of 1 to 3, 1, 2, 3, 8. Oh. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did everyone get an 8? Okay, so the pancreas is one of the hardest ones to test because it's an area which is kind of long, and it's right in here, and you can also test it on the right thumb. So everyone test it here and go to the number. So you guys who missed it, you were just getting a little off on the spot.
I think we're getting it.
You were getting it confused with the stomach or intestine. Come on over. Right thumb. This is the charge for the pancreas, and also right in here. So everyone checked that got it wrong. Okay, so you're getting the 8. Now, what that means is that's 80%. So that means that her pancreas is actually pretty good. So that means the charge is not so bad. And so since it's not so bad, this probably won't hurt that much. Let's check.
No, it doesn't. It does not hurt that much.
Right, because her pancreas is doing great. See how that goes? Wait, so actually her pancreas is already charged up. That's good. Now, we're also going to do the overall charge, and this is something that we can all do together, you at home, and we're going to go overall. Now, remember that a 10 is the amount to make your body work, and anything over a 10 is the amount to be able to plug into the consciousness all around us. So we're going to count everyone around the head, and at home, we're going to go negative Google, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see, or higher, but let's see what you get. Okay, and I got the number, and everyone at home and everyone here, does everyone have the number around the head? And we're all going to say on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, 2. What'd you get?
I got it.
2, 1, 1, 2. Okay, so we all got about the same, 1 to 2, which what that means is that 80% you don't have enough energy to make the body work. Right. So now here's what's great for you at home. Now, when you do bodies of light, this changes everything. This changes the organs. This changes the body. And we're going into charging up in the ability of you at home who are doing bodies of light to charge up your friends, to change the world, to heal your family, to do amazing things. Okay? So the first thing we're going to teach you is the secret for the Holy Grail. And the secret of the Holy Grail is this, is that the blood of Christ is your blood. Everyone say, the blood of Christ is my blood. Because your blood holds on to an energetic charge. And the water in your blood holds on to the energy. So now what we're going to do is just drink a couple sips of this, and we're going to see if water that is not charged changes anything. So drink a little bit. Good. Now we're going to come back. And now everyone check to see what your overall energy, and get the overall energy. Everyone look and get a number. And let's do it again on the count of three. Everyone get, okay? On the count of three, 1, 2, 3 is 2. It's still a 2. So what that means is that this water is not charged up yet. But I got something great for you. Yeah. That the energy in your blood, the energy in my blood, transfers to the water. And that this energy someone else can drink. And you can heal them. Which means when you're doing a lot of bodies of light, you can charge up the punch bowl. You can charge up the beers. You can charge up the wine. You can charge up the food. And you can heal your friends. Yay. Okay, so we're going to teach you this right now. Hold this for me. And you're going to see me do this right now in our class. Get ready to charge up.
Very exciting.
Okay, here's the same water that didn't do anything before, but I'm going to put energy in the water and see what happens.
Wow. Okay?
So those of you can feel the energy coming in, feel me bring the energy in. And I'm thinking, I direct the light of God. When Googleplex comes, the power of Googleplex, and the power of Googleplex, and the power of Googleplex, into the water!
Ooh, I feel it.
Wow.
Ooh, I feel it in my heart.
Now, drink it up. And let's see. Come on, take a look at home. Look and see what happens in real time. Keep looking. She's drinking. And this is the secret of the Holy Grail. This is the secret of the light in your blood. This is the secret that you're going to learn with bodies of light. You're going to learn to charge up. Everyone look around the head that's checking her. Everyone look. Everyone look. Let's look. Okay, so now, everyone around the head, double blind. We're all going to see, so we went from a 2 to, oh, no, keep going. We went from a 2, and we're going to see what this charge does. That I was able to take and put a charge in the water and see what it does to her body, okay? So everyone look around the head and get a number. And we're going to go negative Google, 0, 1, 9, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, million, billion, trillion. See what number you guys get at home. Let's see. Negative Google, 0, 9, 10, 10, 1,000. Okay, so I got a number. Everyone here, we're going to do double blind. Everyone look around the head. So come on, look. We're all going to check. So we're checking the charge. We're checking the energy. She was a 2. The organs were low. And we're about to see in real time what happens to your body. Okay, 10, okay, so on the count of on the count of 3, let's see what it is. 1, 2, 3, 10,000. 10 to 100,000. Okay? Now, amazing. You understand, this is the secret of the Holy Grail. This is the secret of the charge in the water that's in your blood. Wow. Okay, so what she did is drank that water. I had charged that water up from a 10 to 100,000. She drank it, and let's see what happens to her body. Look at her heart. Everyone look at her heart. Give us a number. Negative Google. 0, 1, 2, 7, 8. On the count of 1 to 3. 1, 2, 3. 8. 8, 9. How much better is it? Let's check.
Yes.
What percent better is the heart point?
8% more. I mean, like 8, yeah.
It's a lot better.
It hurt a lot.
A lot less. So that light in the water is healing her in real time. The stomach, let's check. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, and we're going to check again. What percent better is the stomach point?
Wow, that's like 100%?
100%. 100% better. Her stomach is working better because I charged up the water, and the water's healing her. Secret of the Holy Grail, the water that holds onto the energy, which is your blood, which you charge with bodies of light. Next, we have liver. Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that a lot better? How much less does that hurt?
A lot. It doesn't even hurt.
It doesn't hurt at all. Wow. And of course, her pancreas was already great, and you already charged up. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes, and how much better do you feel so far just on drinking the light that we charged up with bodies of light?
Well, I'm just charged being here in this whole thing, and I feel better. I feel charged.
Yes. Thank you. Come on over. Now we're going to have CC's coming up there. Thank you so much. Come up, girl. And of course, what's so great is with Bodies of Light, you can charge up your friends and your family. You can heal the world. And it all starts from you. It starts from your willingness to allow the light to flow through you. And wow, does it make a big difference. Now, we're going to come in and check your body and see if there's any areas that are primary. And I'm going to do this really quick so you can see at home. We have negative Google 0, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. Her heart's already up to a 10. We're going to look at stomach, negative Google 0, 1, 2, 2. Stomach's a little low. So, of course, heart. And that's directly heart, one night, not bad at all. But stomach is painful. So we have a little bit of 2. So we have a 2 on the stomach. Now, how many Bodies of Light have you? I know you've been doing some. How many did you do today?
2.5.
Okay. So she did 2.5 Bodies of Light today. So she was opening up her energy herself. But we're going to show you how you can. Everyone say, charge up. Charge up. So you can charge up your friends and heal them. Okay. So we're going to go into that. So we have stomach is a little low. Now we're going to come here, which is liver. And we're going to check here, 0, 1, 2, 3. It's about a 3. There's a little bit of pain, but not horrible. Not as bad as the stomach, but a little bit. And pancreas, pancreas feels interesting. And that's this one. Is that like negative 0, 0, 1? Is it like a little tender right there?
Oh, yes, yes.
So pancreas is a little low also. So that's the pancreas point. So we just went into that quick. We already did it on the other one. So now what we're doing to let you know at home is this. Wherever you feel sticky energy is the area that you want to heal on your friends and family. And so I'm going to say that, and everyone repeat after me. Wherever you feel sticky, is the area you want to heal on your friends and family. Okay, so we're going to have you hold the speaker here. So one of the areas that we had, if you check, the area was the stomach, which if you take your hand, yes, 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 no, no, no. Those of you who know the testing, yes, 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 no, no, no. Smooth is yes, no, no, no is sticky. Mm-hmm. So we're checking where it gets sticky. It's a bit sticky in the stomach. If I come on her back, it's also sticky in the middle of her back. So here. So I'm going to put my hands on both sides. And just like I charged up the water, we're going to charge up the blockages that are just sitting there. Okay? So this is just the energy. You ready? So ready? So now what you want to do with your friend or family is have them say, I love me, which opens them up to receive the healing light. And then you're going to just hold the energy, which then opens up the stuck flow. You ready? Are we ready? Yes. Great. So start saying, I love me.
I love me. I love me. I love me. I love me. I love me.
I love me. I direct the light of God when the power gooplex into her stomach. So I'm breathing right now.
I love me, I love me, I love me.
Keep going.
I love me, I love me, I love me, I love me. I love me, 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 I love me. I love me, I love me, I love me, I love me, I love me. I love me, I love me, I love me, I love me, I love me.
And this is in the Reiki chapter of Bodies of Light.
I love me, 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 I love me. I love me, I love me, I love me, I love me, I love me. I love me, I love me, I love me, I love me, I love me.
Now, everyone check. Let's look at stomach. And everyone count the stomach. And you at home count the stomach. And we'll go from usually negative Google to 10 or more. So negative Google. Okay, so I got the number. And so negative Google at home. Look at this area, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See what number it is. What do you get? You can even check yourself. Tell me what number it is on the count of 1 to 3. 1, 2, 3, 10. 10, 11. You're right. It's actually a little bit above a 10. So what does that mean at home? That means that I pulled the energy in, and then I supported the healing in her stomach region. Do you see? So now when we check the hand, let's check here and tell them at home what % better that the stomach meridian is.
Oh, like 100%. I mean, there's no pain at all.
Right. So that's healing your friends and family, folks. Isn't that beautiful? How do you feel about that?
That's really good.
How do you feel right now? Do you feel the energy coming in?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
so it feels good. Good, thank you.
So now the other area was liver, and I'm going to do a little bit more on the liver. I'm going to have her do some more I love me's, and then I'm going to come directly on the liver region, in the middle of the back, the liver, and then the liver here. So just keep going. And I'm just going to hold the energy right here. Keep going.
I love me, I love me, I love me.
The energy between the 2 points and then directing it.
Okay, I love me, I love me, I love me, I love me. I love me, I love me, I love me, I love me. I love me, 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 I love me. I love me, I love me, I love me, I love me. I love me, I love me, I love me, I love me. I love me, I love me, I love me, I love me, I love me. I love me, I love me, I love me.
Great. So are you feeling anything yet, even now? What are you feeling?
I feel warm. I feel very, like tingly.
Yeah.
Tingly, like, ooh, I love you.
Yes, the tingly is the chi, okay? So you guys need to understand that everyone say the tingly is the chi.
The tingly is the chi.
And everyone say the tingly is the light.
The tingly is the light.
Now, we're going to check the point right here on the liver, and we'll see if it's better.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's a 10. The pancreas is right in this area. That's a little harder because that deals a lot with diet too. Right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, it's about a 3, 4. It's a little better, but it's still, still a little bit tender. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's about 40%. It would take a lot more work, and also we'd need to be looking, of course, at eating more foods that have less sugar and that have a slower index of the sugar burning, like sweet potatoes and brown rice, and having even meals and nuts and beans and things of that sort. So thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you. And so what we're getting at here is that what you're here to do is charge up. Say, charge up.
Charge up.
Okay. So that's what we're here to do.
So that's what we do. That's, hello. Don't want to rush the camera over here. So we are all bodies of light trainers, and our mission that we all joyfully share is to teach you how to charge up, and it's so simple, and that's what this video is going to show you. So stay tuned, the best is yet to come.
Great. So, of course, all this comes back to Bodies of Light. And Bodies of Light opens up over 44,000 doors of energy to heal you and attract your best life. And so what we're going to do is we're going to have you do Bodies of Light. So get ready. You have to say it, because saying it makes the vibration of the words heal your body in real time. So repeat after. We're doing the God edition. Repeat after me. I'm the temple of God.
I am the temple of God.
The light of God dwells within me.
The light of God dwells within me.
Each of my 8 bodies
Each of my 8 bodies
contains zillions of intelligences,
contains billions of intelligences,
here and now,
here and now,
directly connected to the light of God.
directly connected to the light of God.
I direct every aspect
I direct every aspect
of my 8 bodies
of my 8 bodies
to turn upwards
turn upwards
to the eternal light of God.
to the eternal light of God.
All of my 8 chakras
All of my 8 chakras
and bodies of being
and bodies of being
are now fully open
are now fully open
to the light of God.
to the light of God.
I am at one with God.
I am at one with God.
My spirit is awake
My spirit is awake
and fully open to God.
and fully open to God.
My spirit
My
receives
spirit receives
all divine communication
all divine communication
from God.
from God.
God's pure light
God's pure light
shines upon every aspect
shines upon every aspect
of my etheric body.
of my etheric body.
Thank you, God,
Thank you, God,
for your bells of levitating power,
for your bells of levitating power,
raising me upwards toward the heavens,
raising me upwards towards the heavens,
in the infinitely powerful
and the infinitely powerful
blue shield
blue shield
of electromagnetic insulation,
of electromagnetic insulation,
which allows only the light of God within.
which allows only the light of God within.
Just 1 second. You have to be saying this. You can't be mouthing it. You can't be thinking it.
Yeah, you have to say it. My etheric body
My etheric body
expresses perfect and appropriate
expresses perfect and appropriate
feelings and emotions.
feelings and emotions.
God's pure light
God's pure light
shines upon every aspect
shines upon every aspect
of my astral body.
of my astral body.
Be awake and alert.
Be awake and alert.
My astral body.
My astral body.
Thank you, God,
Thank you, God,
for easy and relaxed
for easy and relaxed
astral travel,
astral travel,
perfect control,
perfect control,
and spiritual peace.
and spiritual peace.
God's pure light
God's pure light
shines upon every aspect
shines upon every aspect
of my mental body.
of my mental body.
Thank you, God,
Thank you, God,
for accurate memory,
for accurate memory,
appropriate intelligence,
appropriate intelligence,
proper revelation,
proper revelations,
and divine timing
and divine timing
of righteous decisions.
of righteous decisions.
God's pure light
God's pure light
shines upon every aspect
shines upon every aspect
of my physical body.
of my physical body.
This light
This
shines
light shines
from above down
from above down
and inside out,
and inside out,
through every cell,
through every cell,
traveling from my brain,
traveling from my brain,
through my forehead and throat,
through my forehead and throat,
permeating all cells of my heart,
permeating all cells of my heart,
following every part
following every part
of my digestive system,
of my digestive system,
including my stomach,
including my stomach,
liver,
liver,
and
and
intestines,
intestines,
flowing from my cranium,
flowing from my cranium,
through my spine,
through my spine,
to the sacral
to
base,
the sacral base,
creating divine stability,
creating divine stability.
through my arms and hands,
Arms and hands,
legs and feet.
legs and feet.
I direct the light
I direct the light.
to charge.
Charge!
See, you're charging. My entire nervous system
My entire nervous system.
and shine
And shine
through every blood cell,
through every blood cell,
creating perfect
creating perfect
homeostasis.
homeostasis.
All cells
All cells
composing my physical body
composing my physical body
through God inside
through God inside
are in a perfect
are in perfect
and divine
and
balance.
divine balance.
I thank you,
I
God,
thank you, God,
for keeping me at all
for
times
keeping me at all times
in perfect health.
in perfect health.
God's pure light
God's pure light
shines upon every part
shines upon every part
of every atom
of every atom
within me.
within me.
God's pure light
God's pure light
shines upon the outermost band
shines upon the outermost band
of all atoms within me,
of all atoms within me,
vitalizing and energizing the band
vitalizing and energizing the band
to perfect spin and balance.
to perfect spin and balance.
Thank you, God,
Thank you, God,
for divine energy.
for divine energy.
God's pure light
God's pure light
shines upon the middle rings
shines upon the middle rings
of all atoms within me,
of all atoms within me,
vitalizing and energizing the rings
vitalizing and energizing the rings
to perfect spin and balance.
to perfect spin and balance.
Thank you for healing
Thank you for healing
all inherited factors
all inherited factors
and also for the many
and also for the many
genetic blessings
genetic blessings
of my ancestors.
of my ancestors.
Thank you for healing
Thank you for healing
all past life,
all past life,
karmic patterns.
karmic patterns.
God's pure light
God's pure light
shines upon the innermost band
shines upon the innermost band
of all atoms within me,
of all atoms within me,
vitalizing and energizing the band
vitalizing and energizing the band
to perfect spin and balance.
perfect spin and balance.
Thank you for healing
Thank you for healing
all traumatic
all traumatic
occlusions
occlusions
over my entire existence.
over my entire existence.
God's pure intelligence
God's pure intelligence
exists
exists
within every core
in every core
of every atom
of every atom
within me.
within me.
It is that
It is
intelligence,
that intelligence
which is the
which
nothingness,
is the nothingness
that creates the
that
somethingness
creates the somethingness
of my existence.
of my existence.
Thank you
Thank you
for creating the somethingness
creating the somethingness
from the
from
nothingness.
the nothingness.
May the light of God
May the light of God
enter and stimulate
enter and stimulate
every outer band,
outer band,
middle rings,
rings,
inner band,
inner band,
and core within me.
and core within me.
May the light of God
May the light of God
enter every core
enter every core
of every atom within,
every atom within,
igniting them in succession,
uniting them in succession,
transforming each atom
transforming each atom
into an atomic sun,
into an atomic sun,
together forming
together forming
the universal light of God
the universal light of God
within me.
within me.
Thank you for shining
Thank you for shining
God's pure light
God's pure light
into all 8 of my bodies,
into all 8 of my bodies,
igniting them in succession
uniting them in succession,
and connecting me fully and wholly
and connecting me fully and wholly
to the divine light of creation
to the divine light of creation
of this
of this
and every other universe.
universe.
Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, tongue in through your mouth. The breath is the pump, and the breath brings in this charge after you've done bodies of light. At least 3 big breaths.
And you tell him, you always do at least 3 of this breath. This is called a Buddha breath, where you breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, with the tongue touching the roof of your mouth. Always at least 3 breaths.
Or 9.
Or 9.
Or 27.
Or 27.
Excellent. Now, keep it up. So we're doing the cue. I direct the light of God.
I direct the light of God.
1 zillion.
1 zillion.
Times 1 zillion.
Times 1 zillion.
Into every core
To every core.
of every atom
Of every atom.
within me.
Within me.
Breathe. Check this breath.
You're pumping in this energy as you're bringing in, because when you say bodies of light, by vibrating the words, what you're doing is that you're opening up these doors of energy within yourself. And then the breath is the pump of you pulling in the energy through the doors that you open up by saying bodies of light.
Right. I direct the light of God.
I direct the light of God.
1 septillion.
1 septillion.
Times 1 septillion.
Times 1 septillion.
Into every
To
core
every core.
of every atom
Of every atom.
within me.
Within me.
Breathe. Tongue through your mouth. I direct the light of God.
I direct the light of God.
1 Google.
1 Google.
Times 1 Google.
Times 1 Google.
Into every core
To every core.
of every atom
Of every atom.
within me.
Within me.
Breathe. The breath is the pump. Keep breathing. I direct the light of God.
I direct the light of God.
1 Googleplex.
1 Googleplex.
Times 1 Googleplex.
Times 1 Googleplex.
Times 1 Googleplex.
Times 1 Googleplex.
Into every core
Into every core.
of every atom
Of every atom.
within me.
Within me.
Breathe. Igniting each atom in succession.
Igniting each atom in succession.
Transforming each atom
Transforming each atom
into an atomic sun.
into an atomic sun.
Together forming
Together forming
the universal light of God
the universal light of God.
within me.
Within me.
Breathe. The breath is the pump. Keep breathing. And we're going to go into the 4 main organ systems if you checked yourself before and found some pain in those. I direct the light of God.
I direct the light of God.
1 Googleplex.
1 Googleplex.
Times 1 Googleplex.
Times 1 Googleplex.
Into my heart.
Into my heart.
Breathe. So you're charging up your heart with the light. You're charging it up when you say that. Your words have a lot of power now. I direct the light of God.
I direct the light of God.
1 Googleplex.
1 Googleplex.
Times 1 Googleplex.
Times 1 Googleplex.
Into my stomach.
Into my stomach.
Breathe. Charge it up. Charge up that organ. We're going to do liver. I direct the light of God.
I direct the light of God.
1 Googleplex.
1 Googleplex.
Times 1 Googleplex.
1 Googleplex.
Times 1 Googleplex.
Times 1 Googleplex.
Into my liver.
Into my liver.
Breathe. Gotta breathe. Keep that tongue in the roof. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? Now we're going to do pancreas. I direct the light of God.
I direct the light of God.
1 Googleplex.
1 Googleplex.
Times 1
Times
Googleplex.
1 Googleplex.
Times 1
Times
Googleplex.
1 Googleplex.
Into my pancreas.
My pancreas.
Breathe. And we always do my best life. I direct the light of God.
I direct the light of God.
1 Googleplex.
1 Googleplex.
Times 1 Googleplex.
Times 1 Googleplex.
Times 1 Googleplex.
Googleplex.
Times 1 Googleplex.
Googleplex.
Into my best life.
Into my best life.
9 breath. Breathe. Three more. Keep going. Now, I'm sure there's some more areas that you'd like to charge up. Am I right?
Into my money.
Into my money. Okay, let's do money and then we'll do mind. Now, so into my divine money. Okay, I direct the light of God.
I direct the light of God.
One Googleplex.
Googleplex.
Times one Googleplex.
Googleplex.
Times one Googleplex.
Googleplex.
Into my divine money.
Into my divine money.
Breathe. And was it Bob Proctor that has the money mantra, right?
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
I love that money mantra.
So we're going to we love to do this one with Bodies of Light because it's a very powerful money mantra that has appreciation and direction. And we'll have Cynthia bring that with us. And we're going to do the I direct and the Googleplex and into it. Here we go. You listen at home and repeat.
You are going to love this one. You may want to rewind and do this one a couple of times. Repeat after me. I direct the light of God.
I direct the light of God.
One Googleplex.
One Googleplex.
Times the power of 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 Googleplex.
Power of Googleplex.
Into.
Into.
I am so happy and grateful now
I am so happy and grateful now
that money
that money
comes to me
comes to me
in increasing quantities
in increasing quantities
from multiple sources
from multiple sources
on a consistent
on a consistent
basis.
Basis.
Breathe.
Let's do that one again. That's a good one.
I direct the light of God.
I direct the light of God.
One Googleplex.
One Googleplex.
Times the power of Googleplex.
Times the power of Googleplex.
Times the power of
Times
Googleplex.
the power of Googleplex.
Times the power of
Times the
Googleplex.
power of Googleplex.
Into.
Into.
I am so happy
I am so happy
and grateful now
and grateful now
that money comes to me
that money comes to me
in increasing
in
quantities
increasing quantities
from multiple sources
from multiple sources
on a consistent
on a consistent
basis. Breathe.
Let's have the tally.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Charge up some more areas.
I direct the light of God.
I direct the light of God.
One Googleplex.
One Googleplex.
Times the power of Googleplex. Times the power of Googleplex. Times the power of Googleplex. Times the power of Googleplex. Into. I am so happy
I am so happy
and grateful now
and grateful now
that money comes to me
that money comes to me
in increasing quantities
in increasing quantities
from multiple sources on a consistent basis.
on a consistent basis.
100% now
100% now
and forevermore.
and forevermore.
I am so happy and grateful now. Oh,
I direct the light of God.
Not that. We want something else.
Something new.
Different.
All right.
Total
What
different.
else you want to charge up?
Give us a spell.
All right. I direct the light of God.
Cast a spell on me.
no. Let's do it like this.
Okay.
Oh, I got one. You first.
We can do anything, right?
Anything.
Okay, so I know.
Relationships, dating, sex. Go for it.
All right, let's do I direct the light of God.
I direct the light of God.
One Googleplex.
One Googleplex.
Times the power of Googleplex.
Times the power.
Times the power of Googleplex.
Times the power.
Times the power of Googleplex. 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 Into my divine, hot, sexy, healthy, Sex. 100% now. And forevermore.
I got one. I got a really special one.
Great, yay.
Charge it up.
Into charging up, okay? Repeat.
Okay.
I direct
I direct
the light of God.
the light of God.
One Googleplex.
One Googleplex.
Times one Googleplex.
One Googleplex.
Times one Googleplex.
One Googleplex.
Times one Googleplex.
One
Times one Googleplex.
One Googleplex.
Into millions of people
Into millions of people
all around Earth
all around Earth.
doing bodies of light
Doing bodies of light.
and more.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, that's a great one. All right, repeat after me. Are you having fun? Can you imagine getting a group of your friends together, putting on this video and having a light party? Ask your friends to come over and get high with you on light.
Hey, there's nothing that can get you higher than this light that is within you and all around you.
True, 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 true. All right, here we go. I direct the light of God.
I direct the light of God.
One Googleplex.
One Googleplex.
Times 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 one
Times one
Googleplex.
Googleplex.
Times one
Times one
Googleplex.
Googleplex.
Into peace
Into peace.
in the Middle East.
In the Middle East.
Breathe. Woo! All right. Russell, give us a great one.
I direct the light of God.
I direct the light of God.
One Googleplex.
One Googleplex.
Times the power of Googleplex. Times the power of Googleplex. Times the power of Googleplex. Times the power of Googleplex. Times the power of Googleplex. Into my divine creativity. Now breathe.
Yankee being the artist.
I love
Yeah, that was for him. That's for all of us artists out here. Because before you can create it in real life, in the tangible, you have to create it in your mind first. And there has to be that open flows of creativity to allow this energy and the information to flow through about what to do and how to do it. So
Exactly. And Russell made a great point there. It's the allowing.
absolutely.
The allowing that creates it to happen.
Yes. Your willingness to open up to this energy that is within you
Yes.
is what creates this flow of creativity, because the light is creative in nature. The light is like a sun. It creates. So stay tuned with us. Follow us. All right, let's do another one.
Okay.
Yes.
Yay.
Woo, Buddha brother.
All right, let's get a fun one. I direct the light of God.
I direct the light of God.
One Googleplex.
One Googleplex.
Times the power of Googleplex. Times the power of Googleplex. Times the power of Googleplex. Times the power of Googleplex. Times the power of Googleplex. Times the power of Googleplex. Times the power of Googleplex. Times the power of Googleplex. Times the power of Googleplex. Times the power of Googleplex. Times the power of Googleplex. Times the power of Googleplex. Into hundreds of millions of people. Releasing the dark core. Within the next 50 years.
In the next 50 years.
100% now and forevermore.
100% now.
Breathe.
That was a great one. Woo! That was a great one.
And I want to do another one, which is really, really powerful. I use it as a cheat sheet because every time I do it, my energy goes much, much more higher. So it's like a shortcut. It's a shortcut to the Googleplexing when you don't have the Darko. So let's do I Direct Light of God.
I direct the light of God.
One Googleplex.
One Googleplex.
Times the power Googleplex.
Times the power Googleplex.
Times the power Googleplex. Times the power Googleplex. Times the power Googleplex. Times the power Googleplex. Into raise and vibration of Earth.
Yes, it's raising the vibration of Earth.
With bodies of light techniques.
With the bodies of light techniques.
And light workers international techniques.
And light workers international techniques.
And more.
And more.
What else? Breathe.
Okay, you've got one.
Get over here. So yeah, so what you got to understand here is that where you put your attention on is that you charge up the energy.
Yes.
So Bodies of Light opens up over 44,000 doors, and when you direct the energy, it flows. So everyone say, when you direct the energy,
When you direct the energy,
it flows.
it flows.
And I'll show you how much. Like before, if you had done this, you wouldn't have felt it at all, but very little. Now let's see how it is. Say, I direct the light of God.
I direct the light of God.
One Googleplex.
One Googleplex.
Times one Googleplex.
Times one Googleplex.
Times one Googleplex.
Times one Googleplex.
Into my hands.
Into my hands.
Breathe. I direct the light of God into my hands.
I direct the light of God into my hands.
I direct the light of God into my hands.
I direct the light of God into my hands.
I direct the light of God in my hands.
I direct the light of God into my hands.
I direct the light of God in my
I
hands.
direct the light of God into my hands.
See, mine are on fire.
Woo,
so
so am I.
yours should be doing pretty good because you've been doing Bodies of Light already. You've already charged up. So you see that the more you open up, yeah?
I just want to say that we have a bunch of women in the audience going, yes, my hands are hot.
Yeah, they're like, ah. So you know what's amazing is that where attention goes, energy flows, especially when you're doing a lot of Bodies of Light. So everyone say, where attention goes,
Where attention goes,
energy flows.
energy flows.
Now, the key is to keep things positive because when you charge up your energy with Bodies of Light and you're charging up parts of your life, you have to keep things positive because the energy goes higher and higher and higher as you keep moving the energy in a positive way. So the second you go negative is the second it pulls the energy out of your bucket. So I explain it's like an energy bucket. So you have a bucket and you're charging up the energy in your life, okay? And then when you have a negative thought, it's like putting holes in the bucket and the energy falls out. So the key is this. Keep charging up. Keep doing Bodies of Light. I challenge you to do it minimum 3 times a day. Do the Bodies of Light challenge. But do it 10 times a day. Bring in so much light and direct it into positive things. Direct it into your divine career. Direct it into your relationships. And just keep directing it. And we're going to do some more. I direct the light of God.
I direct the light of God.
One Googleplex.
One Googleplex.
Times one Googleplex.
Times one Googleplex.
Times one Googleplex.
Times one Googleplex.
Into my divine relationships.
Into my divine relationships.
Breathe. And also your home life is very important. Your family, your kids, where you live, what's going. Let's go into my divine home life, okay? I direct the light of God.
I direct the light of God.
One Googleplex.
One Googleplex.
Times one Googleplex.
Times one Googleplex.
Times one
Times
Googleplex.
one Googleplex.
Into my divine home life.
Into my divine home life.
Charge it up. Breathe.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, it's just great.
Ooh, thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Let's do in a meeting my highest and best divine husband or wife.
Yes.
Divine relationship.
It's my answer.
Okay.
I direct the light of God.
I direct the light of God.
One Googleplex.
One Googleplex.
Times one Googleplex.
Times one Googleplex.
Times one
Times
Googleplex.
one Googleplex.
Into my divine relationship.
My divine relationships.
Breathe.
Ooh, my hands got real hot on that
Yes,
one.
it did. And let's do into fun. I direct, because it's important to have fun. I direct the light of God.
I direct the light of God.
One Googleplex.
One Googleplex.
Times one Googleplex.
Times one Googleplex.
Times one Googleplex.
Times one Googleplex.
Into my fun.
Into my fun.
Breathe.
Fun.
It's fun. Let's do some more. I direct the light of God.
I direct the light of God.
1 Googleplex.
1 Googleplex.
Times the 1 Googleplex.
Times 1 Googleplex.
Times 1 Googleplex.
Times 1 Googleplex.
Into my divine intelligence.
Into my divine intelligence.
Breathe.
My body, divine body.
We should have a divine body, right?
Yes.
So say that.
All right. I direct the light of God.
I direct the light of God.
1 Googleplex.
1 Googleplex.
Times 1 Googleplex.
Times 1 Googleplex.
Times 1 Googleplex.
Times 1 Googleplex.
Into my divine
Into my divine
body.
body. You want to do another one? I direct the light of God.
I direct the light of God. 1 Googleplex.
1 Googleplex.
Times 1 Googleplex. Times the power of Googleplex. Times the power of Googleplex. Times the power of Googleplex. Into my divine
Into my divine
health
health
and fitness.
and fitness. Breathe. Let's have you do another one. Keep it up. Keep it going. We're staying charged up.
I direct the light of
I
God.
direct the light of God.
1 Googleplex.
1 Googleplex.
Times the power of Googleplex.
Power of Googleplex.
Times the power of Googleplex. Times the power of Googleplex. Times the power of Googleplex. To finding the love within themselves for themselves.
Into finding the love within me.
Within me.
Again. No, again. Within
I direct the light of God.
I direct the light of God.
1 Googleplex.
1 Googleplex.
Times the power of Googleplex. Times the power of Googleplex. Times the power of Googleplex. Defining the love within me.
The love within me. And I want to add.
Keep going. We move over. Keep us going.
I want to add
Keep it going.
to
No, I want us to keep charging.
finding the love within me. It's because it's so important for you to love yourself.
We need to charge.
You have to love yourself in order to love others, because you can't give what you don't have.
Very good point. And say that again.
Okay, so you're gonna have to put that into charging.
Yes,
So we have
yes.
to charge that. So what do you want to charge?
Right.
Into I love me so that I can love you.
Okay. So so that would be like I love me so that I can love you. So let's do it. I direct the light of God.
I direct the light of God.
1 Googleplex.
1 Googleplex.
Times 1 Googleplex.
Times 1 Googleplex.
Times 1 Googleplex.
Times 1 Googleplex.
Into I love me
Into I love me
so that I can love you.
so that I can love you.
Breathe. Listen to that breath. See, we're charging things up. Right? So you see how the charge goes? Do we have any other charges that we keep it up? Now this is really great because things come out when you bring the light in. So you start cleansing. So whenever you're doing this, whenever you're charging up, whenever you're doing bodies of light, and whenever you're putting it into different things, you might, let's say you put it into your divine money, and then you're coughing and spitting. Number one, don't swallow it, right? It's actually good, you're cleansing. And the coughing and all the stuff is you're getting rid of the interference of the charge. So when you're charging up these different areas of your life, and you have to cough or spit, cough and spit.
Yes.
Because what we're doing is getting rid of the blockages to the charging of those areas. Now, and it feels like 10, 20, 7, 80, we're 80%. We got 20% more charging to do. Let me pass it over, and we're going to go keep charging to Vitaly. Keep going. We're still charging. We got 20%.
Well,
And then I want one from the audience, so start thinking.
Well, just something came to my mind, something about the open up the flows and keep the flows going. And actually something we do all the time, we practice it. Something you should give before you receive. So I think we can direct the energy into I am willing to give.
I'm willing to give. No, into I'm willing to give.
Into I am willing to give. And then we're going to do into I am willing to receive. Okay, so I direct the light of God.
I direct the light of God.
1 Googleplex.
1 Googleplex.
Times the power Googleplex. Times the power Googleplex. Times the power Googleplex. Times the power Googleplex. Times the power Googleplex. Times the power Googleplex.
Times the power goes.
Into I am willing to give.
Into I am willing to give.
Breathe.
into I am willing to give my skills, my skills. Give what you can give to make the world brighter, to make everything around you brighter.
Right, and so what we're gonna do is, I know you have a divine skill that you wanna do, and so I'm gonna put a blank there so you can insert your skill. Okay, so all of us are gonna keep the blank, and then, but think of whatever skill that you wanna give. And so like, you're gonna be art, you're gonna be One Future, you're gonna be Girl Power, I'm gonna be Bodies of Light, but I'm gonna do a blank there. So, but you at home, in the blank, put whatever it is that you're wanting to give. I direct the light of God.
I direct the light of God.
One Googleplex.
One Googleplex.
Times one Googleplex.
Times one Googleplex.
Times one Googleplex.
Times the power of Googleplex.
Times one Googleplex.
Times the power of Googleplex.
Times one Googleplex.
Times one Googleplex.
Times one Googleplex.
Times one Googleplex.
Into I am willing to give.
I am willing to give. My
Breathe.
skills of
Breathe.
Ooh, that is powerful.
Yeah.
I can feel the flow opening up.
Yeah.
I'm willing to give my high vibrational art to make the world brighter.
Yeah, so it's whatever it is that you're willing to give. Now we're going to do I am willing to receive. These are giving and receiving, okay? And that's the balance. So I direct the light of God.
I direct the light of God.
One Googleplex. Times one Googleplex. Times one Googleplex. Times one Googleplex. Into I am willing to receive.
I am willing to receive.
Breathe. We're at 88, so we still got 12% more. So what? Give us another one.
I got one.
Yeah. What do you have?
Into charging up with bodies of light.
Okay. I direct the light of God.
I direct the light of God.
One Googleplex.
One Googleplex.
Times one Googleplex.
Times one Googleplex.
Times one
Times one
Googleplex.
Googleplex.
Into charging up with bodies of light.
Into charging up with bodies of light. 100% now for more.
Now we're going to take one from the audience. So is there one that someone wants to charge up from the audience?
Yes, I drink the bottle. What is it?
What is it that you want to charge up?
I want to charge up releasing all the past into the light.
Oh, recently releasing all the past into the light. We're going to do that. You ready? I direct the light of God.
I direct the light of God.
One Googleplex.
One Googleplex.
Times one Googleplex.
Times one Googleplex.
Times one Googleplex. Times one Googleplex. Into releasing all the past.
Into releasing all my past.
Into the light.
Into the light.
Breathe. Gotta breathe.
Which is a great lead into what
Into releasing your dark core.
Yeah. Basically,
Lead into releasing your dark core.
yeah, the light washes away all dark energy. So light and dark energy cannot occupy the same space. So it's very much like you have a dark room and you light up a candle.
Right.
And darkness cannot exist in the light because darkness is merely a lack of light.
Which I invite everyone at home to try that, because I'm sure you've heard about it and you've talked about it enough. But just one time, sorry, did you hear what I was saying, or should I start again?
No, they heard.
Okay, so just one time, I want you to take a candle by yourself, go into a dark room and light that candle and actually see the power that one little light has. And imagine that you're with bodies of light opening up over 44,000 doors to let light in. Imagine the power you're creating within yourself. Woo!
Yes, and I like to add to that candle, that light up candle in the darkness, it's you showing up and watching us doing this video.
Right.
But when you do bodies of light every day, that light up candle turns into an atomic sun of light, and that's what you're gonna become. You're gonna be radiant, and wherever you go, people are gonna feel your energy because this is this energy that is within you, and you're gonna shine as bright as you're willing to shine.
Yeah, and when you release your entire dark core, you actually light up an inner sun. And this is an unstoppable light that flows through you like a fountain, and you've released thousands of lifetimes and millions of years, and it just keeps shining, and you're going to have your best life for at least exactly. You're going to have your best life for at least 10,000 years. And the key you have to understand is when you're following the right path, the path into the light is full of pleasure.
Pleasure.
And so this entire path of higher vibration and of bringing the light is full of pleasure. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass this around and have everyone explain what type of pleasure they have as they continue to follow this path into the light and charge up with light. And I'll pass it over.
It's about to get good. Well, I have released my dark core from thousands of lifetimes and millions of years. And it has been an incredible experience. And I can tell you that if someone were to offer me $1 billion to give away what I got from releasing my dark core, no thank you. I'm gonna tell you why. Because it's not even about the money anymore. It's about pleasure. And I'm talking about higher pleasure than you ever imagined possible. The light is gonna get you so high. And what's happened is that I've had this moment where I felt like I've been in like this static feeling of ecstasy. And it is this divine connection to your higher self, to the light that is the intelligence. And it's this divine connection of pure knowingness and certainty that there's nothing more valuable. That there's nothing that could ever replace this fulfilling feeling that is the light that is within you, that as you become willing to allow it to flow through you, and you become this radiant sun that is creative and it's helping others as you're doing that, oh my God, the pleasure is amazing. Oh, by the way, I'm also going to say this. When you help others walk their path into the light at whatever level they're at, you get a lot of karma for that. And it's incredible because you're going to get the life that you want others to have. And
Big time.
And it works like
Say
this.
that again.
You are going to get the life that you want others to have. And we want you to have your best life with bodies of light. We want you to have your best health, your best wealth, your best relationships, travel around this beautiful planet, like have peace all around the place. That's what we want you to have.
Yes.
And you know, if whatever we're teaching you, if it helps you do any of that, that's the karma that we're gonna get. And that's why we're, like Cynthia says sometimes, I want you to say that we're so greedy.
Right. I like to say that, and then we all agree, that we are all so selfish because we want you to create your best life. And I want you to notice, I have my little sneakers on with my pretty pink little ribbons on them because I am running to help you create your best life.
Yes, yes. We're here. And we are encouraging you to follow your own path into a light. And we're here to guide you and to guide your way. Vitaly, is there anything?
Yes.
Yeah, of course you do. Mr. Golden Boy.
Well, it is truly a greatest experiences ever that I'm experiencing. It's been 2.5 years, 3 years since 2 years since I reached my dark core, and it's been a year before that I was going through the process. And it's such a blessing, and it's such a confidence of being such a powerful being. Just being in a place full of people, you can feel those people, you can sense those people, you can sense the people who are stressed, you can sense the people who are being in urge, and you're just being in peace. You just know that you have so much light, you have so much power, that this light and power will guide you through to your best life and create all the amazing things happening. And then it's such a great, it's just a lot of power into it, knowing that you can help so many different people, that you can help yourself first, and you become this fountain, you become this lighthouse for the rest to follow. Like all these lost ships in a stormy sea, ocean, and they just go through the darkness, they see all these big waves coming, about to crash, and all of a sudden they see the light, and they see your light, and they come to you, and they wonder, what is that? And they just ask a different question. I had people coming, I just started recently a new job, and I had so many different people just coming to me. They don't know why. They just come to me and just start asking random different questions, because their higher self is so strong that they just channel it through, and they know there is so much light within me that I'm willing to share, that they just come to me like those fireflies. And they're just looking for this nectar that actually feeds them, and and eventually they feeling the light. Yeah. It is such a great power, and especially the greatest power I've felt so far is like me being able to help the loved ones, my family, to help my mom to go through the really.
On the other side of the planet. Explain.
Yeah.
You do healing
Yeah.
them on the
it's a long time distance. Like I'm being here in South Florida, in Dania Beach, in Body's Life Healing Center. I spend most of my time in here, and my mom, and my sister, my dad, they're all the way in Ukraine, where there's all this crisis and mad things happening. And I'm doing a long distance healing on them. I'm feeling them all the time. I can feel when my parents are stressed up, so I call them, I Skype with them, I do Bodies of Light with them. I translated Bodies of Light to Ukrainian and Russian for them to be able to do it. And I'm really hoping over the time we're gonna have millions of people in Ukrainian Russian community doing Bodies of Light, releasing dark core, as if it's a lot of karma in there for me. And this is just a selfish, but I know I'm just willing with all my heart for that part of the region to be healed, as it's something where I'm coming from. I really want to have those people to have love and light all the time, not having being able to, hurt each other and kill each other and hate each other. And it's such a blessing being able to help my mom, help my dad, help my sister, to scan the body, to see what's going on, to see how is the heart doing, you see how is the pancreas doing, how is the stomach doing, how's the liver doing. You can see what kind of supplements that you can tell them, hey, maybe this is not that. Actually, just recently I was talking on Skype, and she's like, oh, well, I'm drinking this tea, it's so good, the doctors recommended. And my best, she didn't say, she said like, my best recommended to me, she said that's a really good detoxifier. It was like -10 on her, while it was positive on her friend. And I said, hey, it's actually damaging you.
But
so she stopped, and it helps somebody else. So the thing is,
healing them on the other side of the world.
and I'm healing. It's a thousands of miles away. We're talking about 10,000. I don't even know the distance. It's so far away, but I'm able to heal my family long distance.
And go out of body.
And go and check how they're doing. And remote viewing. Just pop up and appear and say, oh, my mom, she's doing that. Oh, she's playing with a cat, and just go back. I was like, yeah, you can pet your cat long distance if you want to. It's like, hey, kitty, And it just really truly a blessing. It's truly a blessing within the power that you have, knowing that you have this power, and knowing that you can use this power in the right way, knowing that all this light, with all this energy, you can just direct in the right way and help so many different people, and ignite so many different hearts, and help so many different bright lights, and make them as bright as you are, and even brighter. There is no limits. There is no limits. There is no
limits within the light.
There is no guru. It's only Yuru, as Dr. Lee says. And it's like, and it's a blessing, because knowing, like, I noticed like Yankee, Cynthia, Lee, and so many different light workers, just helping so many different people become like Yuru. Become this infinite being of light. They become their own teacher, explorer, and developer, and healer. Right. It's just truly a blessing, and I would not trade for anything else. I would not go back, and if somebody would ask me like, well, it's like, why don't you go back? Like, why don't you do something like something? Here's the bills. I would not do this. Honestly, this discernment, knowing, knowing, and actually, it's a fun part. Actually, if you release your dark core, let's say you're doing Bodies of Life for I don't know, like a few months, and you look at the pictures from years upon years ago, and you think you were doing great. I looked at my picture. I thought like, I'm working. I'm so buff and huff, and like, and I'm this, and I'm looking. Oh my God, stomach is there, and liver is barely there, and hair is there. I was like, oh my, and I'm looking now. And it's such a great difference, and it's fun, because you can check on yourself and you can feel the difference. It's not something there is a sales pitch to it. It's just you experience it. It's you exploring it. It's you living it, and me living it. Everybody else living it. Yeah. There is not, a lot of people, they're actually trying to tell you something while they're not doing it, not living it. We are living it.
We live it.
We live it.
I'm just looking forward to have like a camera crew walking behind us and just filming every single moment, a crazy moments, for the TV show, but it's like TV show.
Like,
no.
We test the restaurant.
The restaurants.
Right.
We just go like, okay, where's the highest and best food? Okay, this place, oof. Go this way. Oh no. And then we go to the place, it's like, oh, but I really, really want it. And we go there, it's like, oh yeah, I knew it, it's not gonna be good. Oh, we knew it's gonna be good. We come in there, it's like, oh, this thing is testing super high for all of us. And we just come in and it's like, it's super high. It's super great. And you go to test the drinks.
You gotta do the TV show.
Fabulous.
It's so fun. Yeah. And it's gonna be really, 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 really fun. It's gonna be better than any of those live shows like Utopia or whatever that is. It just
you can see the coincidence.
Yeah.
This is the next level of mankind.
If you call somebody lucky, well, this somebody lucky has just a bunch of light, and it just like creates a lucky. So if you don't be that kind of lucky, you'd be like in a light.
Another class.
Yeah, be like. See, sometimes, get lucky in the light. Get lucky in the light. Yeah, we gotta plug in. But other than that, there is no words to describe it, and we have to go to different galaxies, different planets. Just remember our past lives and kind of come up with a different language to describe the feelings, and describe the emotions, and describe the presence and the pureness of everything that you experience at the moment. It's like you're coming from somethingness, from nothingness to somethingness. You're coming from this little bug of this little light, this little spark, sometimes not even a spark, little wiggle thing, and they just come to the like rocket ship on those fusion engines that we remember from a past life, and it just like zooms through space.
And it happens the moment that you become willing.
Right.
And it happens the moment.
And I just want to talk about my pleasure, my little trip into the light. So before I met Dr. Lee, I was already ranked in the top 20 in the world as best and most trusted psychic. And like Vitaly, I thought, wow, life is great. How could it get better? And then I met Dr. Lee, and I went through the process, and I absolutely noticed the difference. I noticed that there's a lot more love flowing through me very freely, very easily, and I'm happier all the time. And even my clients have remarked on that I'm happier all the time. They say that. They say, wow, are you always this happy? And I say, yes. Why wouldn't I be? And the little thing that we mentioned about remote viewing, which is very helpful for my clients, because I think right now I have clients in 27 or 28 countries around the world, saying bodies of light in addition to the guidance that I'm providing as a psychic. And I will text or call or WhatsApp or Skype, FaceTime, whatever, little messages to them like, you need to say another bodies of light, or you should be happy, stop thinking that thought. Or one woman, I actually texted to her, I can't hear bodies of light playing in your house. And I always get back little LOLs or God, how did you know? Oh, that's right, you're a psychic. And so we can't tell you how good this is going to be. And there's proof. There's a bell ringing. On the truth.
We can't tell you how good it's going to be. It's better than you can
That's
imagine.
right. And I remember speaking to Dr. Lee when I first started the journey. And he said to me, I can't tell you how good this is going to be. And I was thinking, well, like how good could it be? But wait, just wait. And as I said, we both have our little running shoes on. In America, they call them sneakers. Yeah. But we're not sneaking. We are running to help you create your best life. And wait until you hear Russell's story.
Is there something I don't know? I would say one of the most fantastic things that I have experienced through this process is the connection that you have with other people and the understanding. And just one of the things that I want to say about this whole experience is that the higher that you get, the more that you charge up, the more you want everybody else around you to have the same thing. And so when we talked about like healing the planet and healing all this war and all this hate, is that if everybody could charge their energy high enough, then nobody would want to hurt anybody anymore, because it doesn't feel good. And I think that's one of the most powerful things, is as you begin to get to a certain level of energy and a certain level of vibration, you do feel connected to everybody. So there's no reason to hurt you. There's no gain by hurting anybody.
Right.
All that happens when your energy is so low that you can't feel a difference. Yes. That when you charge up and you get your vibration so high, the love that flows through you flows through you, but it flows through everybody else around you and for everybody else around you. And it's amazing. And again, and the other thing is the community that we create of people that support each other in this. And it's like, you know, the support. And it goes right back to the fact that, you know, that every one of us wants the best for every one of us in the group and everybody else outside. But having a group of people that are so supportive and so loving and so nurturing and so caring for everybody else is just amazing.
And it's great to be with people
Yes.
who are on the path into the light.
Yes.
Because when you're with people who are on the path into the light, they're pushing you higher. They're lifting you up.
Yes.
They're not tearing you down.
Right.
Because it's the darkness that tears down, and it's the light that lifts you up. And that's why having a group, and actually you at home creating light parties, and we invite you to have the videos, and we invite you to do the videos at home.
Yes.
to, if you're an organization or a church organization or a group, that you can get your group together and watch these videos. We give you permission, get your group together, have a light party, teach your friends, teach your group these methods, because they're going to raise the vibration of Earth. And it just starts with you. And of course, we do need your help. We need your help in getting the Bodies of Light TV show here. If you have any connections in television or in funding or money for investors that would be able to help us with that. We have the We Are One World events that we want to do in the beginning of January consecutively at different places to create acupuncture needles of light on the planet in Jerusalem, San Francisco, and Europe. And we also look for the Bodies of Light theatrical release we need funding for. So we invite you to help us. We invite you to join the League of Lightworkers International and to become part of our group, because we'll push you higher.
Yes.
And we'll heal you, and we'll help each other.
Yes.
And we're here just to have a good time, because, of course, the path into light is full of pleasure. It's a party in the light. Everyone say, it's a party in the light. So let me pass it over. We're having more fun. Here we go.
Say one thing.
Yeah, say more.
Or say a bunch of things.
A bunch of things.
One of the things as a Bodies of Light trainer, which Yankiel Montplair, the artist, and Vitaly Akri, and Charles Foster, and myself, Cynthia Siegel, and of course, Dr. Lee Vickers, we're all trained Bodies of Light trainers, which means we can take you higher. And our information is down below this video. Check us all out. One of the things that I've noticed that we all delight in our selfishness to help you create a better life is sharing success stories of our clients. We just actually love when one of us has a success story to share.
And sex story.
And sex story.
Sex too. Sex stories are good fun.
No wonder I got stuck there for a moment.
Freudian slip.
Like the whole pleasure thing.
Whole pleasure thing. There you go.
So, from my heart to yours, I'm inviting you to please take advantage of what we have to offer. You can go to the bodiesoflight.net website, and for free, for 30 days, say Bodies of Light. We call that the Bodies of Light Challenge. And see how many things in your life change just by reciting Bodies of Light 3 times a day. It's remarkable, and like Dr. Lee says, I can't tell you how good it is, but you can tell us. And please get in touch with us, because we want you to create your best life now, not in 5 years, not when you have more time, not when you get more money. Let's create your best life now so that you can benefit yourself, and then as a byproduct, when you love yourself and life is just amazing, it spills over to your friends and to your family, to your country, and to the world. So again, selfishly, we want this world to be a place that you want to live in.
Yeah, and so really this is why we're encouraging you to charge up. This is why we wanted you to understand in this video that you can charge anything, that you can do Bodies of Light, that you can send it just a limitless number of directions into your work, your family, your friendships, into everything about your sex, your money, your every party, fun. I mean, anything that's pleasurable, anything that's positive is a path into the light. Right. And you can direct the energy in any of those directions. Always do My Best Life. Remember that. Mm-hmm. Make sure that you're getting the Bodies of Light book on Amazon as well, which you can also get, which is right here. And make sure you get the book, and also give me a 5 stars and do a good recommendation, which you'll get good karma to help other people follow the path into the light, and tell all your friends. Also, get the audios. It's the world's first audiobook that heals you while you listen to it on the bodiesoflight.net site. And hopefully we should have that on iTunes in the near future. But we're here to encourage you. We're here because we're holding the space. We're following our karma. We're doing what we can. But if the planet is truly going to evolve, if we're going to raise the vibration of Earth, it's going to take a lot of us doing it.
Yes.
And Bodies of Light is just too darn easy to not do it, because it's so easy that if enough people can tell each other and encourage each other to walk this path into light, we're going to have a completely brighter world to live in. And I'm going to pass it over in that idea because we have an amazing radio show here, which is the Great Awakening, right?
Right.
So I'm gonna let him tell you about that.
With Russell Foster.
Yes.
Yeah, so the Great Awakening is a radio show that's really designed to do two things. Number one, it's to promote people, and I bring people on the radio show that have had some sort of great awakening in their life to share with other people, but also to share specific modalities about how we go about doing that and how we overcome some of the challenges in our life and how we get our vibration high enough to start to develop into the real true beings that we are, the true spiritual, the eternal light beings with all the power and all the fun and all the things that we're talking about right now, because there's a lot of people out there that are ready to explode into this journey, but they're just not really sure to get started. Right. And so the radio show is really kind of one of my platforms. I also have a book of the same name coming out shortly, but the whole idea is to create as many different platforms to catch everybody wherever they are in their journey and just to move them forward, whatever we can do as far as moving them up a little bit, moving them forward, moving them up, expanding their consciousness, all of that.
Yes.
And I would also say that, that she's not here right now. My better half, Diana, Lady D, doing the work together, she and I, it just has created this amazing bond.
With relationships, releasing your dark core together. Right?
Absolutely. We went through the program almost in tandem. We got started maybe just a couple of weeks apart, and it was so amazing to be able to support each other. That when I needed support, she was there. When she needed support, I was there. And I mean, really, we finished the program within about months of each other, and it's just been such an amazing thing to go through the experience individually, but then to watch and support somebody else almost parallel to go through it, and then watch and see how their life is unfolded as well, and then just the amazing things that have happened in both of our lives as a result of that.
And tell us about the sex.
I think we got a theme going on.
As usual.
And that's in another video. Sex is the getting that, and of course, I'm going to plug Getting High on Light. You've never been as high as you're going to get on light, and that is another video called Getting High on Light. Right. And you get to find all about sex, all about the levels of enlightenment as you go higher and higher. But of course, this video was about charging up and about how that charge you can put in your body. How one of the secrets of the Holy Grail is that it's your blood that holds on to that electrical charge, that you can charge up the water, that you can heal other people, that this is real. You saw us at the very beginning that we were all testing the numbers and we were all getting the same numbers. This is real. This is a new language of bioenergetics. Right. This is real. Mm-hmm. You understand? This is one of the greatest treasures for mankind. This is real. Mm-hmm. This is real, folks. And it's time for you to get it now. And it's time for you to teach people and for you to let this get out across the radio waves and airwaves and television sets and movie screens across the planet. Because bioenergetics and energy and testing the energy and knowing the number and understanding the number between creation and destruction of anything and everything is real.
Yes.
I'm getting a little serious at the end, and I guess that's for those of you who've stayed this long, so you're going to get it. This is real. This is the greatest chance for mankind to evolve into creation and not destroy itself. Yes. If millions of people can test what's more creative for their life, if millions of people can make decisions that are more creative, if they can eat foods that are more creative, yes. If they can plug into higher consciousness and be guided by a creative force within the light, that is what's going to save mankind.
Yay.
That is what's going to save this planet. We've seen planets, and a lot of us who've had past lives have seen planets where they did destroy themselves. We saw planets that were destroyed, planets that had wars, planets that had toxics, and then we saw other civilizations that had before technology that saved those problems. Yes. You know, if we have enough people release their dark core, enough people learn to test, enough people remember these before technologies, we will save Earth. And I hope that we do. Thank you for being here. We love you, we bless you, and charge up your life with bodies of light every day.
We love you.
Love you.